What's up, everyone? So, here today I'm going to be doing a video that is much different than my normal videos, but I feel as if this video is much needed because it definitely can relate into the topics that I do cover. And the topic that I'm going to be covering today is how microdosing actually potentially helped me in the long run. And what I mean by that is it definitely helped me with my mental health in a lot of different ways. One specific way is it made me just face the realities that honestly weren't as easy to face before, such as with diabetes, just with life in general. But when it comes to diabetes, shrooms, I do feel has played a huge role in helping me get a better understanding of them and also just become more comfortable with the diabetes in general. So I definitely want to cover this in this video today, but let's start off with how I actually came about hearing this could be a possibility. I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast one day, and there was this guest on there who was mentioning how he did this shroom therapy. Basically, what they did was they took shrooms for 5 days straight. They took a very small micro dose, and they were planning to try to just get more in touch with themselves. And it, from what they said, definitely helped them. So it seemed as if it might be something that could help me. And the main thing that I really was looking for help with was quitting the different drugs and the different nonsense that I was doing at that moment. I was popping a lot of Percocets, I was sipping lean, doing a bunch of different things that isn't good for you in the long term. It's gonna almost be something that makes you not even there for the long term, if you know what I'm trying to say. So, with that being said, I definitely was looking for some way out of that situation. And I found that video talking about how this guy took shrooms, a microdose of shrooms for 5 days straight and was able to deal with some of his addiction issues. I think the issue that he was actually trying to resolve was just smoking cigarettes, but I thought that that would be something that could possibly be good for the situation that I was in. So I tried it out and it definitely worked. But it's not just as simple as it works itself out or it does it all on its own. You do have to examine yourself in ways. You have to actually see exactly what was triggering you to do those types of things, whether it's smoking cigarettes, popping Percocets, or it's whatever it is that you're trying to face, whatever reality you're trying to face at that moment. The thing that shrooms can help you with in that is just being a little bit more comfortable with the reality. And I guess that's not me. I'm not breaking it down as I want to, but I truly believe that with the shrooms, with the microdose, and with the small little 5 day period of doing it, it makes you not only just more comfortable with yourself, but it also shows you that there's a lot of different issues that every human has. So whether it's diabetes, whether it's drug addiction, whether it's any of those weird things that might put you into a bad position, we all find ourselves in those situations. So you can't necessarily look at yourself as less than or some piece of shit just because you are in that weird position. And that's something that shrooms kind of helped me see is that there is so many different people in similar positions, maybe worse, maybe less than whatever position they are in. They they definitely, how should I word this? They definitely have a lot going on, and they have a lot that is pushing them into that position of uncomfortability. And whether it's something that is going to be easy to deal with, or whether it's something to be dealt with over a long, long, long period of time, it is something that we all just have to face, and we can't run from it. We can't hide from it. All of our issues are going to be there at the end of the night, and they're going to be there at the beginning of the day. So whether we run from them or we face them head on, they're still going to be there, and we just have to accept it. We can't expect ourselves to be perfect. We can't accept us or expect ourselves to be anything greater than what we are. We are humans, and we all have a lot of capabilities, but at the end of the day, if you really want to tap into your fullest power and your fullest self, then I do highly recommend microdosing. I think that it was something that not only helped me with martial arts, it helped me with mental health. It just helped me be a better human to be around in general. I think that I was very egotistical before, very negative in a lot of ways, and it's definitely helped me with that. So today, I just wanted to come here and talk about this a little bit. I feel as if this is definitely a topic that a lot of people kind of run from, especially when it comes to drug addiction. I think drug addiction is something a lot of people don't want to accept, they don't want to face on, and they definitely try to hide from it at all costs. And if you do that, it will only create the issue, and it will make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So the greatest way of conquering that issue is to face it. And a great way of facing it in a comfortable position and from a position where you can actually be critical in a good way is by taking those that microdose, which I am not promoting the sales or consumption of any illegal substance at all, but I do truly believe that there is plants out here that can help us and they can guide us in the right direction, whether it's cannabis, whether it's psilocybin, whether it's countless different things. They all could help us and they can all guide us in a proper way. And the fact that some of them are illegal and some of them are pushed into this corner where they are looked at as bad is is a sad thing, but it's reality. So, what we can do is we can educate ourselves further. You can hear this video today, agree with it, disagree with it, whatever you feel, it's up to you. But at the end of the day, I do strongly believe that every human should have the opportunity of knowing, and they should have the opportunity of trying it if they please. So, we all live in a free country. If you are in the United States, we all live in a free country. So, if you feel as if anything I've said today could help you in any which way, I do strongly believe that microdosing did help me in a lot of very powerful ways. And I'm not going to be able to fully list them all out right now, but over time, I definitely will be able to. And over time, if you follow along with this channel, you definitely will be able to see that there is growth that comes with it. So I definitely appreciate anyone who has been following along, and I also definitely appreciate anyone who has helped motivate me to be my better self. So definitely much love to everyone who watches this, and at the end of the day, I'm not promoting anything. I'm not saying that you need to do this, you need to do that. Fuck if I know. I'm probably in a worse position than you are, so can't necessarily listen to everything I say, but you can take it with a grain of salt. If it works for you, it might work for many. I appreciate you. Stay blessed.